Hey guys, welcome to another Living with Long COVID video with me, Jade. This week we will be talking about a major breakthrough in energy and I'm so excited to share this video with you guys. I really hope that it helps you on your healing journey as well. Before we get started, I want to say a massive thank you to Dean for buying me a coffee last week. I really appreciate it, made my week. And I also had a question from somebody. How do you find the time and energy to do this when you've got long COVID? Well, I try to juggle it and take it step by step. So something like this would have taken me maybe, a day or so to do when I was well, but now it's about 2 days of scripting and putting ideas down, a day of filming, and then a day to edit, sometimes 2, and then a day to post. And everything just takes so much longer because I can only concentrate for short periods. So thank you so much for asking. And I try not to push it. And I'm really trying very hard not to be too perfectionistic about this. And that's a great lesson for me because this is not about being perfect. This is about just spreading the positivity online because there is so many depressing and sad things to do with long COVID and a chronic illness that it is really easy to get caught up into depression spirals. And this is about positive, and I have some super positive news today, so let's get to it. This video today is for anybody who is stressed, has burnout, has chronic fatigue, or long COVID. I think everyone can benefit from what I've been practicing recently. And so in the last 3 weeks, I have experienced 30% more energy. I've had a much more positive mindset. My mind has been so much clearer. I've had less brain fog. I've had reduced headaches. Just so much more positive energy filling me up. And how? Well, it's all coming back to the breathing exercises that I've been doing. And it's a combination. Breathing exercises and less stress. So let's rewind. A friend of mine called Poppy, who is 70% recovered from long COVID, was talking to me about her recovery process, and we started talking about the vagus nerve and the nervous system, and I started to see these terms crop up again and again in long COVID videos and books and podcasts, and I just thought I'd dig a little deeper. So why would this even be considered as something that could help? If you watch my last video, What is Long COVID? You understand the symptoms and maybe a little bit more about the causes behind it. We know that COVID-19 is a viral infection that infects the cells and disrupts the immune system, causing inflammation. This triggers our autonomic nervous system to go into fight or flight mode. What is the autonomic nervous system? Well, this is the wiring that controls our basic functions like blood pressure, heart rate, pupil dilation, temperature control, even your breathing. There are 2 main parts: the sympathetic state, which is fight or flight, and the rest and relax, which is the parasympathetic state. Threats would obviously trigger your fight and flight response. However, US neuroscientist Stephen Porges created his polyvagal theory. He added what he thinks there is a third state, immobilization. So once the body has been stuck in fight and flight mode for too long, it goes into this immobilize, freeze state. Now, just to note that his work is still a theory and it's not widely accepted by the medical community, but empirical evidence sort of feels like maybe this could be correct. Now, in a normal person, if you're facing a threat, say it's a deadline or it's a tiger or it's a virus, your body will go into this fight and flight mode in order to fight it off or run away. And then when the deadline has passed, you will go back into your rest, relax, and your body will be able to calm down and know that it's safe. However, in the case of people suffering from long COVID, CFS, burnout, we seem to then get stuck here in this fight or flight state for such a long time that it pushes up into this freeze state and the body is immobilized. It stays there. You experience feeling shut down. You feel numb. You feel slow, fatigued, even disassociation, because your body essentially has gone into a frozen state. It's on alert, it's constantly fighting, can't get back into rest and relax. What does it do? Where does it go? It goes up there. The problem being, how do we get from freeze state back into rest and relax? Well, the nervous system is automatic. You can't control your pupil dilation or, your heart rate. However, there is one thing you can control, which is your breathing. And we have seen that your heart rate can be controlled by your breathing. If you hyperventilate, you breathe too fast, you will hyperventilate and end up passing out. If you breathe slower, you can calm your heart rate down. So that sort of means that breathing is a way to control and potentially help you get from your freeze mode all the way back into rest and relax. So this is what I'm practicing daily, and it's been absolutely amazing for me. It's really turned things around. I've had a 30% increase in energy just after 1 week of practicing. And now after 3 weeks, I can already see my heart rate variability is much more stable. My baseline is more stable. I have less headaches. I'm averaging 1 headache a week rather than 1 to 2 every 2 days. I can concentrate for short periods. I have less brain fog. I can sit up at a desk for an hour, and I'm not spending lots of money. So what do? I do 15 minutes in the morning after some light stretching and yoga, and then I do another 10 to 20 minutes in the early afternoon, evenings. The exercises, I utilize various different techniques. So I do a lot of breath holds, and I'm able to hold my breath now up to 1 minute, 30 seconds, breathing in for 4, out for 6. I'll do box breathing, which is where you breathe in for 4, you hold for 4, breathe out for 4, and hold for 4. And then the 4-7-8 breathing. But I vary the techniques based on how I'm feeling. And while I'm doing this, I will also try to visualize energy in my body. I'll try to feel gratitude or just feel happy and try to remember how it feels to be fully healed and energized. I'll link to some amazing breathwork teachers below. You can find so many on YouTube, and a massive shout out to Breathe with Sandy, who I think he's one of my favorites, and I just love all of his various breathwork exercises. You can just Google breathwork to help stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, and it will come up with loads of different videos. You can find more exercises in this book, which is Breathe, and also in this book, Breaking Free, which is a fantastic book to read for ME, CFS, and long COVID sufferers. Also, if you have money and you want to just be given a program, there are a couple of programs out there that you can pay for, like the Gupta program, or even Breaking Free is Reset to Thrive. But if you don't have a spare couple of hundred, then I suggest you just do 15 minutes daily of breathing using YouTube videos. After a week, tell me how it goes, because quite frankly, you have nothing to lose. It's completely free, and I have experienced such an amazing amount of energy from it. I just really hope that you do as well. In conclusion, we need to focus on activities that help us get back, all the way back to the rest and relax state. We need to reduce anything that triggers the fight or flight response, which includes reducing stress, not overloading ourselves, not pushing, not feeling overwhelmed, and reducing unnecessary tasks and any stress in the brain, because that will still trigger those things. But what we do want to do is we want to relax. Things that are restful, like meditation or painting, singing, humming, sleeping, and breath work. Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear how your week of breathing has gone. And if you have any favorite breathing practices, please put a link in the comments. I would love to try them myself. If you like this video and you want to support me, please like, comment, subscribe, or even buy me a coffee. That would be awesome. So thank you so much for listening. Stay positive, stay hopeful. Until next time, see you later.